Have you ever felt like the harder you chase something, the faster it seems to run away from you? It's so frustrating, right? Well, what if I told you the secret wasn't to run faster, but to just stand still and let it come to you? In this explainer, we're going to dive into this really powerful idea of how to stop chasing and start magnetizing everything you truly desire.
Now, just let this one sink in for a minute. What you're seeking is already seeking you. This isn't just a nice little quote. It completely flips our whole idea of achievement on its head. It suggests that our desires aren't some distant prize we have to conquer, but, well, they're an energy that's already trying to find its way to us.
I know. I can hear you thinking it right now. If it's already seeking me, then why on earth does my life feel like a marathon with no finish line? And you know what? That is a totally valid question. It's a frustration that points to a huge misunderstanding of how reality and desire actually work together. So let's unpack this whole paradox. We're all taught to hustle, right? To push harder, to grind, to strive. But just think about it for a second. Have you ever pushed so hard for something that it actually seemed to get further away? That's because the very act of pushing can create the exact opposite of what we want.
This feeling, it actually has a name. It's called pursuit energy. It's that frantic, kind of desperate vibe you get when you're trying to force something to happen. A new job, a relationship, you name it. It's an energy that comes from a place of lack. When you're chasing, you are energetically shouting to the universe, I don't have this. And the universe, well, it acts like a mirror, and it just reflects that feeling of not having it right back at you.
So if that pursuit energy is what's pushing things away, what brings them closer? This is where the central idea of this whole explainer comes into play. I want you to imagine that reality isn't some battlefield you have to conquer. Imagine it's a perfect, flawless mirror. It doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you are. This is what we call the mirror principle. It's this core concept that the world you see on the outside is just a direct, symmetrical reflection of your inner world, all your thoughts, your feelings, your deep-seated beliefs. In other words, there's no real separation. Your inner state is constantly projecting outwards, creating the very life that you see around you. There's this ancient saying that just captures it perfectly. As above, so below. It means your inner world, your personal little microcosm, is directly connected to your outer world, the macrocosm. So to change your life, you don't fight with the reflection in the mirror, right? That would be crazy. You change the thing that's casting the reflection. You change you. Okay, so this is where it gets really good. We have to make a fundamental energy shift. We've got to move out of that frantic, desperate pursuit energy and into this state of calm, powerful reception. This slide just lays it out so clearly. Look at the difference. Pursuit energy is all about forcing and needing, and it comes from a place of lack. But reception energy, that's about allowing and receiving, and it comes from a feeling of wholeness. It's the huge difference between desperately doing more stuff and consciously being more of who you need to be. And that is the key. The real work isn't out there. It's not about sending one more email or making one more call or pulling another all-nighter. The real transformative work is internal. It's about becoming the person who just naturally attracts the life that you want. So how do we actually do this, right? How do we take this from a cool idea and turn it into our practical, everyday reality? Well, we do it by becoming what's called a vibrational match. Think about it like tuning in old-school radio. You can't hear your favorite station at 101.5 FM if your dial is stuck over at 92.3. It's just not possible. A vibrational match means you tune your own energy, your state of being, your feelings, to the exact same frequency as your desire. And when you do that, it literally has no choice but to show up in your reality. So here's a super simple framework. First, get crystal clear on what you actually want. Vague desires get vague results. Second, and this is absolutely the most important part, you have to embody the feeling of already having it right now. What would it feel like? Freedom? Joy? Deep gratitude? Feel that in your body today. And third, you have to detach from the outcome. Let it go. Trust that the universe is figuring out the how and the when. I mean, this quote just says it all, doesn't it? You don't chase your desires into existence. You become the frequency that magnetizes them to you. So powerful. Okay, let's bring all this home, because understanding this isn't just some fun spiritual concept. This is a fundamental shift in your identity and your role and how your life unfolds. And let's be really clear here. This is not just wishful thinking. This goes way beyond just making a vision board and kind of hoping for the best. This is about deep, energetic alignment. It's about understanding that reality has mechanics, and your energy and your consciousness are active ingredients in creating your life. So this is your new identity. You are not a chaser. You are not just a wisher. You are a conscious co-creator. You're a magnet for your desires. And believe me, the path finds you the moment you are truly ready for it. The core message of this whole thing is really that simple. Put down the heavy exhaustion of the chase, and instead pick up the incredible power of your own magnetism. It's a simple shift, but oh man, it is profound. So, I'm going to leave you with this one question to really think about. It's not about what you need to do to get what you want. The real question is, who do you need to become? Ponder that for a while, because the answer to that question holds the key to your entire reality.